Hi guys! Welcome to the Diving Pod. My name is Sheila.
My name is Lydia.
Thank you so much for being here. We are so grateful for you guys. Road to 1,000 subscribers.
Man.
Can you believe it?
Already.
We are like 600 subscribers
600?
so far. Maybe more by
What?
the time you guys watch this video.
Yeah.
But thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and sharing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our videos. We are excited for today. What are we talking about, Lydia?
We're talking about the things that we are embracing in 2024.
Embracing. Yeah, we are talking about the things that we really want to focus on. You know, what we want to invest in, what we want to, how we want to intentionally, like how we want to live intentionally.
Exactly.
Yeah? Incorporating these things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, let's dive right in.
Well. I'm going to go fast and I'm going to say, maybe you go fast. You go fast.
Because you're thinking and buffering. Guys, I'm always on the ball. All right? I just want you to know.
You chicken. Yeah, you go first.
One thing that I really want to embrace in 2024 is to make joy my default mode.
Hey, sis, a little bit louder.
Joy to be your default mode, my people. All right? Because this life, you know, everything wants to bring you down. Everything wants to make you sad, moody, depressed, anxious. You know, like there's so many negatives out there. But bro, this year we are choosing joy. We are choosing that even when we are alone in our own space and in our own houses and we are by ourselves and we are left in our thoughts, we are choosing to be joyous, to be happy,
joyful,
to be joyful, you know, because this life is hard, all right? It's hard and it's very challenging,
and we are surrounded by so much, like it's just the noise is just too much,
overwhelming.
It is overwhelming.
So we are choosing joy this year. We are choosing to be happy. If you're a person who comes to work and you're always the grumpy one in the morning, you are not smiling at anybody. This year we are smiling 365. Hello? Yes. We are smiling into the office. We are saying good morning to Jim if we hate him. Okay? We are saying good morning to Sandra. All right? I don't know these people. But bro, if you have a Jim or a Sandra, you say good morning. Joy is our default mode, people. This year, the devil's not winning this year. That's it, honey. Good morning.
Good morning,
Sandra.
Well, hasn't she started on a high note? But I love it. I really do. Like just being intentional, like about even just being happy. You know, it's not something you sit down and you're just like, I'm happy. I feel like everything around this world is so negative. I feel like most of the things are just leading to the negative side.
Exactly.
Like sad. Nothing is always like automatically, oh, I'm happy. It's always like, oh, this life. It's challenging. Oh, things are expensive. Oh, people can't afford. You know, there's war going on. There's so much happening. And it's so just not an easy thing to be like, I'm happy, you know? But you know the way we normally tell everybody to be intentional about their rest? Same thing. Be intentional about being happy. Choose happiness. In any situation, deal with it, but like, you know, go
default mode.
Default mode, joy. I love that.
That's it. And to add on to that, actually, it's just a little bit, it's almost the same. Is to find gratitude throughout the year. There's so many things to be grateful for. I mean, when you look around you, it's so hard to find things to be grateful for. But when you actually take time and be intentional about it, you can see them. You can see the little things. And the more you find things to be grateful for, the easier the year will be. Honestly, I feel like the year will be so much easier if you find things to be grateful for. And things to be grateful for are all around you, right?
It's the little things. It could be just being grateful that you're awake.
That's it.
Knowing that someone else did wake up, or just being grateful that you can actually. Someone was telling me, you know, the simple things you do, like even just moving my hand the way I'm doing when I'm talking, because I'm so dramatic. I'm always moving my hand around. Someone was actually saying that there are people who can't do that. There are people who every day they have physio so they can do something like that.
Bless.
Like, and you wake up in the morning, you're wallowing in sadness because you think that, something that is missing, that is just, you're missing something. And there's someone out there who can't even get out of that bed like you did. And I think when you start looking at life this way, you'll be so grateful for so many things and you'll be more happy.
Yeah. You know what? I just want to add on to that and say something. I feel like I'm always adding on to this. Let me just add on. All right?
Add on.
I was listening to Cat Williams, and he said the way people should be living life, if there is one piece of advice he can leave people, is, you know how at the end of the day you go to bed and you actually tell yourself, okay, if this was my last night ever, would I be happy with how I lived?
Wow.
That really changes how you look at things.
Oh my God.
It really makes you wonder, like, if I died today, would somebody say,
the way you spent your day was like paramount.
Exactly.
Was what you wanted.
Was I actually living? Was I happy? Was I happy? Yeah. Was I like impacting someone's life positively? You know what I mean? So yeah, guys.
Wow.
This year we've got work to do, people.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I think this year I'm more keen to just move in silence.
I love that.
Yeah, this year we are moving in silence. I think it's not, there's this thing of what they don't know, they can't destroy.
Which is true.
Which is very true.
It's very true.
Yeah, so this year I'm just, like, I used to even feel bad that I didn't tell someone something.
Man!
That doesn't concern them.
Speak, sis.
Guys, for example, if me and my partner are doing something, say investing or whatever, and I didn't tell, like, like, not my inner circle, like just someone who I see every day, for instance, and who tells me everything, I always feel like I should tell them. And I even feel guilty that
you haven't shared.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, do you find that? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I do. And like we were saying in our previous video, the way, there are some things that we need to leave behind. Is that guilt?
That's it. Like, why am I guilty for not telling you my plans, and those plans don't concern you?
Exactly.
Like, you're not chipping in, you're not putting your money in there.
Exactly.
I'm not asking for your time. Why am I feeling some type of way about you?
And even that person that you want to tell, sorry to interrupt you, does not like call you to check up on the plan. They're not like, so how is your plan going?
They don't even know. Like, I have not told them.
The moment you even tell them anything, if you are to share, it comes from here and gets out the other ear. And that's it.
They would not like add on to it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I see.
But the thing is with me, like, why do I feel like that personally? Why do I feel guilty for not telling someone, like, for example, if that person finds out later, oh, Sheila bought a new house, or Sheila did this, and well, some people come to you and they're like, Yani, you did not even tell me. I think those people are the ones who've actually kind of made me be that person who feels guilty. And therefore, I feel the need to tell people. And you tell people your things and they don't work out. Just keep it to yourself and let them see the results. And let them be angry at you for not telling them, but they'll get over it.
Exactly.
Because I personally, honestly, I've never been this person who feels bad because you didn't tell me. Honey, me, I'm just like, really? I'm going to comment. I might be like, I didn't know you were doing that. And I'm like, oh my God, that's great.
Congratulations.
Ends there, because at the end, it doesn't concern me.
Exactly.
But people get angry, bro. They'll be like, you didn't even tell me. You should have told me.
Double standards.
It's like, how about acknowledging the fact that I was moving in silence and I was doing my thing and I was taking my time. And people to respect that. And I did not need you to feed into that. Like, how about that?
How about that?
I
like that.
Yeah, so that's me this year. I'm just going to be moving in silence. I think even by sharing it in this video, I'm no longer moving in silence.
But it's a good thing.
But you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Like, so now you all are going to know that I'm moving in silence.
Yeah. So if anything's happening, all right, we are not in the know, and that's fine. Yeah. All right? Yeah. If you're sharing because you want to, not because you have to.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So another thing is, this year, I do not want to work hard. We're not working hard this year. We're working smart.
Oh boy, yeah.
Because you end up working so much, you have no time for rest. You have no time to feed your creative side. I feel like everyone has a creative side that needs to be watered and needs to be fed.
Yeah.
And that when you move into that creative space, it kind of makes your brain relax.
Yeah.
Your brain even functions better because you're watering your creative side, because this is something, it's a no-brainer for your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you do it.
Yeah.
And it's a thing that you know how to do very well. So yeah, this year we're not working hard, we're working smart. Even the things that are in our creative list, they can be a form of income.
True.
So work smart, people.
Yeah.
God has given you something, work on it. You're not just being somebody's employee for the rest of your life.
And in this current world, they say if you're good at something, turn it into money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys?
Yeah, if you're good in something, you can turn it into
Why
money.
not?
Trust me, there are
Yeah.
ways. Like, I see a lot of people like move in ways and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Because
know.
you know what I was thinking about the other day? Many years ago, people did not want to share. Let me give a very clear example, right? We used to see news anchors, like, you know, the OGs, right? Like in a Lillian Mulia when we were young personally.
Yeah.
And we would be like, oh my God, wanaka poa, they look nice, their skin is flawless, whatever. And even if you ask them or you asked around, nobody will tell you what they're using. People used to even hide their skincare routine because it was like, you don't want people to know what you're doing because you want to be the only one looking that beautiful. Well, things have turned. Yeah. And
Let me
now,
tell you.
And now people are actually, if you do something for your face and it works, people are now sharing it and selling that idea.
Exactly.
And selling that information, selling
Exactly.
that knowledge. So whatever you know, turn it into money.
It might bless someone and bless you anyway, in a way.
Financially, it can bless you.
Yeah. So work smart, people. This year we are working smart. And this is your sign, sis and bro, for the man them out there. I'm sure they're like, these people are always like, sis. All right, bro, this is your sign too.
That's right.
That this year you water your creative side.
Yeah.
This year, instead of just working for someone, work for yourself and within yourself to find some kind of outlet. Because you're always working all the time for someone.
For someone. Yeah, they said if you can work for someone else for 8 hours a day, you need to work for yourself at least 2 hours a day.
Wow. I need to embrace that.
Yeah, so when you go home,
Bless.
sit
I like
down,
that.
do things that are
2 hours.
you know, like say for us, do things about the diving pod in the evening if you've worked all day, you know. Yeah. So yeah, water your creative side. Water any passion that you have. You know, you just never know. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I personally, in this 2024, want to invest more. Like I want to kind of invest in assets. Yeah, like I want to try and invest. Just invest in general. There's nothing wrong with investing, people. It's actually really good, you know. And Lydia and I are very passionate this year about kind of just sourcing out information about investments, and especially for women.
Yeah.
Like we want to, you know, like we want women to own property. We want our sisters out there to join us and buy land. We want you to invest in like, you know, real estate. Just invest.
Exactly.
You know, like it's always been a thing where we are the ones who are, you know, the men always have it in them. They have to invest for the family. But we are about also just, you know, women having something of their own. And we are working on something, and so watch out.
Exactly.
Soon and soon.
Soon and very soon.
We will be, you're crazy. We will be sharing with you, you know, a few companies that we are going to collaborate with to bring you guys the knowledge, to bring you guys the deals. You guys, this year we are buying property, we are buying land, we are building houses, real estate, everything, honey.
Doing startups. This year is that year.
Yeah, watch out.
Watch this space.
Keep watching our videos as they drop.
So get subscribers.
Friday. Get your friends to subscribe.
So that
when these things come,
we share this
you know, like we always say, if we win, you guys are winning.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah, that's what we are doing this year.
This year, because we are winning, we are traveling. Okay.
sis, I
This
love
year
that.
we are
Something
traveling,
more fun.
We are catching flights, not feelings,
No.
people. This year we are catching flights, booking flights. I don't know whether it's an experience that I've only had for myself, but I feel like you also share the same sentiments. The excitement of just walking into the airport. Not out of the airport. In, and you're flying out. It is the best feeling ever. Like, you know what? I'm not going back. We are gone. I love that feeling. We need to travel this year.
It is so dramatic,
People,
you guys. We are going to travel.
This year is that year, people.
Yeah.
Please, work smart, like we said.
Save some money.
Save some money.
Aside for your enjoyment.
Yeah. If you're a man
is
them
too
out
short.
there and your girlfriend keeps saying, babe, listen, babe, take us somewhere, okay? Babe, please, thank you very much. We'll take you too. This is that year. Please take your partner somewhere this year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Or
you're ready.
you should take me. Oh my God, this woman. But yeah, so
Yeah. That was a
that was a close one. Yeah, so this year we are traveling. We're very intentional about it.
Yeah.
We are all we want to rest. You know, like good like, guys. You don't
Right.
have to travel like international. You don't have to be going into the airport and being excited
Yeah,
like this one.
yeah.
This woman next to me here. You can just do a
road
drive.
trip?
Yeah, a 2-hour drive. Get an Airbnb.
Exactly.
Get away from your normal routine. I feel like that is just
Exactly.
a good rest.
Resting. Even a staycation in the city.
Yeah, that's actually a very good idea.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we are doing.
Please, this year.
This year we are also creating time for what is important.
Exactly.
The word is creating. We all don't have time. We are all busy. We are all working Monday to Friday, weekends.
That's it.
But in Mwaka, we are about making sure we are like next week on Saturday the 30th, we are not picking any work. We're
Exactly.
not doing anything. We're taking time off work because we are spending time with Lydia.
Exactly.
Or we are traveling with this person. Or I'm going to have coffee with my friend. Listen,
That's it.
this, especially those who are in Australia are shift workers. You have to actually, I always say, lock in the date with your friend
early.
and book it out.
That's it.
So you don't pick up work. And
Yeah.
they also don't, you know?
That's true. I like that. And
But if you leave it out there open, you'll be like, oh, I picked up work. Oh, I got rostered. Oh, you will never do anything. So create
intentional.
time.
Yeah.
Whatever is important to you. If it's going on a date with your partner, if it's cooking for your family, if it's having dinner like as a whole family, which is something very rare. I know back home everybody has it all the time, but us
Yeah.
here it's like, you know,
It's a
this
luxury.
one is working and whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, creating time for people and what's important. Yeah. I
It's
agree.
nice, isn't it? Yeah.
I agree.
Also, just being intentional with my time, which is kind of the same as
almost,
creating
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But like, I just want to be intentional with my time, with my rest. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't want to leave things open. I want to be more organized. Like I want to look at my calendar and be like, I'm doing this. Like I don't want my calendar to be full, but I want it to be like, I know what I'm doing when.
You're well
you know those
planned.
ones of like you're working this week and then it gets to Friday, you're like, oh, I'm off this weekend. Oh,
I
I
didn't
don't have
know.
any plans.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't want that. I want to know beforehand so I can plan. And I know
That's
it's
true.
simple, but guys, it's not that simple. Yeah, it's an easy statement, but it's not that easy here when you're a shift worker.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the things that we are very intentional about doing this year. Do you have anything else, Lydia, that you've thought about?
Yes, this year we are just taking leaps of faith.
Yeah,
Right?
hallelujah, praise the
Like
Lord.
whatever it is that you wanted to start and you feel you're doubting, just do it. Okay? Just do it and just say, you know what, God, I'm very intentional about starting this business, or I'm very intentional. It can even be something like I'm very intentional about having a baby, or I'm very intentional about moving to a different city, a different state.
Yeah.
Very intentional about starting uni. For those that are watching from the 254, you can be very intentional about moving to Australia. This year is that year. Take that leap of faith. There are people that I know that have come here and they didn't even know where they're going to start with finances. It just starts with faith.
Yeah.
So this year, if your dream is to move abroad, guys, watch our videos on how to move abroad and all those expectations that you might have. We've kind of broken them down, right?
Very important, yeah.
But yeah, like this year, take that leap of faith. Yeah, pray about your plans. This year, let's pray more, right?
Yeah.
This year, let's focus more on building our relationship with God and being more focused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's pretty much
That's
it.
a good one to close with, because without faith, everything else we've discussed, you really can't do.
Exactly.
You know?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
I like that.
Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you sit down and write things that you're going into 2024 with.
Reflect.
What you're intentional about doing this year. And we hope you achieve them. Thank you for subscribing. Please tell a friend to tell a friend.
Road to 1,000.
Road to 1,000 subscribers, guys.
Yes.
And comment on the section below. We also just want to know what you guys are intentional about doing this year.
This year, yeah.
Until next time. Bye.